Hello, Honza.
Hi.
So, I would like to ask you some questions about Ringo. And first question will be, just tell me your history about Ringo. Like, how did you come to this sport? How long do you play it?
Well, I started since I was a kid at the summer camp. The
Yeah.
organization we are cooperating with in this tournament actually provided us with the equipment and the knowledge of how to play it. And we started as kids, and then we gradually increased our skills. And then the final outcome is that we are organizing our own tournaments at the moment.
How young were you when you started to play?
It was like 7 or 8 years old.
Okay, so quite.
I was
Quite
children
young.
at the summer camp, and it was part of the complete program.
Aha,
There were different sports to
okay.
show to the kids, so one of them was Ringo.
Tell me about the tournament with Znojmo, like the history, your satisfaction.
Well, it started as a very small project, like maybe 15 years ago.
Okay.
We are
15 years?
this year,
15.
actually 15th anniversary of the tournament.
Oh my God.
However, there was a pause caused by COVID, of course, but it started very small for a couple of friends, and it was usually connected with some cultural program, let's say, because Znojmo is a very tourist region.
Yeah.
So we started doing it like a whole weekend event,
Okay.
but in time it developed more into sports event that occurs only on Saturday, mostly. And we start in the morning, finish at evening, make some announcement about the winners and so on, and then we go home.
What would you recommend to other organizers? How to do it?
Well, I would definitely say that the most important part of each event is to set up a strict date as far as possible forward, yeah, because most of the things you are doing around it, you can do like in a week or two, but the people should be notified as forward as possible, because
Yeah.
that's the case that will make them to come, that will make them to enjoy it, that they will have an options to plan it. Then of course you have to organize nice place, the equipment and so on, but it's definitely minor thing. The most important part is the people,
Yeah.
and sufficient number of players.
What is your benefit of organizing the tournament? So you're doing for such a long time. So what is the benefit of it?
Well, it changed over in time. At the beginning, it was to meet my friends.
Yeah.
Then it developed into more sports way. One of the benefit was that there were not much of such tournaments during the winter season, indoor tournaments. So I started to organize it in order to let me play during the winter, because there were only several occasions when we can play indoor Ringo. So this was one of the reasons why I started. And now it's it's a tradition. Definitely 15 years is 15 years.
Yeah.
And secondly, still I am competing, so for me it's a reason to do that.
Okay. So basically, if you want to play Ringo, so you can also organize your tournament.
You should organize your tournament so you can play competitively against other people, not only your friends from the region, but
Yeah.
from the bigger place.
Okay, that's a good tactic. What is your motivation to organize? Basically, to play Ringo, or
Yeah, basically it's
Motivation,
it's a free of charge,
Uh-huh.
sufficient to say, and the motivation is purely that I like to play Ringo.
Yeah.
I like to compete with other people from other parts of the Republic, or in case of this year from Slovakia. So it's international tournament. First in 15 years. For the first time we have international competitors here.
Okay.
And yeah, my motivation is purely that I like it, that I like to play, I like to meet the people. Some of them, most of them are my friends now, so that's the motivation.
It's such a big Ringo community.
Well, the tactics does not differ from any other sports played on the same field. If you
Okay.
took like beach volleyball, football, tennis, classic volleyball, the movement on the field and the position of the people are always the same. Either you are throwing the ringo and you are hitting the ball. There is no like 100% working tactics,
Okay.
but it's very similar to other sports played on the same field with the same net. Sadly, at the moment, there are not a lot of educational materials in order to
Yeah.
learn skills like from YouTube or from the internet. So basically, everyone can watch beach volleyball tournament, everyone can watch football, tennis tournament. And these are very similar sports, very similar movement. You can all, of course, do this. And the reason why I am a good ringo player is that I am playing all other sports very similarly.
The question is, why ringo did start to be your hobby?
Yeah, I know what you're asking.
Yeah.
Well, the reason is that I am good at it. People generally like to do the things they are good at it.
Okay.
So the very simple one, I like to play ringo because I am not the best, but I'm better than most of the people. So I enjoy it because I like to win. I like to compete,
Yeah.
and I enjoy to win the ringo. And they're not this year, but several years ago, there has been years when me and my partner, which I usually play with, we won like every tournament we entered during 1 year. So actually, that's the reason.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for organizing this amazing tournament
You're
as
welcome.
well, because it's really cool. I enjoyed so much.
Great.
Yeah. And see you next time.
Of course.